We are now joined by Mr. Manoj Gaur, Executive Chairman with the JP Group, to talk about the SEBI problems. Morning, Manoj. Thank you for joining us. 5 individuals from your companies, and I'm just not going to name here, I'm going to skip the names here, have been penalized by SEBI for alleged insider trading, but you've completely denied it. So what should we expect from SEBI, and how do you think this case will now move forward?
The purchases of Mrs. Urvashi Gaur, my wife, were only 1,000 shares, while the total purchases of Mr. Samir Gaur in this period was 7,400 shares. Now, this in 2008, if you compare with the promoter holding, which stood at 44.44% at the total capital of the company of 117.67 crore shares. So this 1,000 shares works out to be only 0.0001%, and 7,400 shares work out to be only 0.0006%. So to assume and make a conclusion that these shares were bought by these individuals to make some unlawful gains, I think it is highly objectionable. I can also confirm that none of these parties had sold their shares for at least 1 year after having made these purchases. So there is no question of any gain which they derived. And as far as my name being dragged into this, well, I can only say that to stay in a same house with a wife and with a brothers, I think there is a tradition in Indian system that we are joint families staying in same house, and to draw this inference that just because we stay together, residence is same, so I have passed this information, I think it is very hurting.
Mr. Gaur, morning. So will you approach the Securities Appellate Tribunal in this case, since you're saying that allegations levied by SEBI are unjustified?
We would be approaching to SET because we would like to represent our case appropriately, and we feel that justice has not been done to us.
Manoj, will you also challenge before the SAT the cases of S.T. Naliwal and Harish Ved?
As this case has unfolded, there is a very clear, there is a oversight on their part that during this trading window period, some purchases which again totaling maximum 1,000 shares for Mr. Ved well, just to be very accurate, 500 shares for Mr. Ved and 1,000 shares purchased by Mr. Naliwal. That is due to oversight, it happened during the trading window period, and they are conscious that this entire thing has needlessly brought their name in this I will not say limelight, in negative light, which is unfortunate, and they have reported to the board. Board has taken a considered view, and I don't have to say that they have to what they are going to do. We are together. They are also going to oppose their case to SET.
Mr. Gaur, was the decision for a rights issue already in place before the shares were transacted?
Well, the alleged UPSI has 3 items: unpublished financial results for the quarter, interim dividend, and right issue. Now, let me be very honest about it. As far as the financial results are concerned, I mentioned to you there are more than 35-40 units. Results get compiled over a period, and first the results go to the audit committee. Interim dividend for 2008 and 9 has to be understood in very right perspective, that the company has been regular in making dividends right from 2000 2001 onwards. But from 2005 onwards, company has been making interim dividend and final dividend. So it is not that company was in 2008 was first time contemplating giving interim dividend. In fact, for clearly 3 years before this event, company had consistently paid interim dividend in each of the year starting from 2005 onwards. So it is something which I find very illogical, that because interim dividend anybody thought that this purchase would help them. Right issue, I can categorically mention that in August 2008, during the AGM, many shareholders came up with this thought and request that company should consider right issue. It was in public domain. It is not something which was only known to some people. So I do not agree with this contention.